Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today we're playing the daily challenge for April 28th, 2026. The character death is silent, and the modifiers are all-star, so with 5 colorless cards. Diverse cards are not restricted per character, and Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards, which means they'll only drop rare cards, which means no Pauper Guild today, so that should be fun. I see Gold Bear and Hobo doing really well with 1665, effectively second place. Congratulations, Cyberfox 1517. So yeah, let's see what I can come up with here. So first of all, colorless cards, or all-star, we got Sadistic Nature, Secret Technique as my rare cards, Bandage Up, Madness, Jack of all Trades. Not a huge fan of any of those. Secret Technique might be nice if I get like an Omniscience from the Diverse modifier, but yeah, let's just see what I can do here. Alright, so first, 4 elite path on the left. Is that the only 4 elite path? Yes, all the other paths only have 3 elites. So I got the 3 elites in a row with 2 question mark rooms, and getting to this point on the left gives me 1 elite and 2 question mark rooms. Middle gives me 1 elite and 4 question mark rooms. And then right side gives me 1 elite and 4 as well. So I get these 3 question mark rooms. No, these 4 question mark rooms. Wait, no, there's a 5th question mark room there. Okay, so that's the path. So going this way for 4 question mark rooms and then a 5th one and then 2 more. So 7 question mark rooms and 4 elites. That's pretty good. Oh, and then who's my final boss? Let me just double check. Hexaghost. Okay, so my last regular fight... Wait, I actually don't have regular fights? Oh, that is funny. Yeah, so the path from here on to the boss only has elites and question mark rooms. Well, let's hope against the last elite I accidentally take some damage and lose HP, because otherwise that Hexaghost fight is going to be a challenge. Alright, lose the Sadistic Nature. There's no way I can drop down to 23 HP now and then save it, or stick with that, right? Alright, I got Enlightenment, which is not very helpful. Let's do Neutralize. Doesn't matter. Actually, can I get rid of this guy? 15? Actually, I do have exactly 15. Yeah, fine. Let's do Neutralize. 2 strikes. Oh, wait. No, I think I have to do this. Okay, fine. I'll take 2 HP damage. I think that's fine. And then, I guess I could Bandage Up. Why not? I have to lose HP against the, before the final boss anyway, so I don't think I mind having some HP here. Alright, Dodge and Roll, White Noise, Quick Slash. Which direction does this deck want to go? I feel like defense is important, but I don't know about Dodge and Roll. Let's take the White Noise because that might give me a really good power. Alright, here I got Secret Technique and Defend upgrade. The Secret Technique upgrade is not bad. Here I got some great potions. Well, I got 2 great potions. The Ancient Potion is not that great. Alright, I don't even know what I need to do Secret Technique. Let's grab a Survivor, I guess. Alright, let's do Jack of all Trades for Magnetism, White Noise for Fasting. That is not going to help me. Actually, should I risk it? Because that way I can just defend with the Survivor and then play a Strike. Only having 2 energy might be a challenge, though. Well, I'm not being attacked here, so that's good. Come. And then against 18, 2 strikes would be enough. Beautiful. Could have done Bandage Up, but I think it's fine. We got a Distal Chaos Potion, which I'll take over the Ancient Potion, I think. Regret, Intimidate, Empty Fist. In case I have a way to enter Wrath, let's take the Empty Fist, so I also have a way to exit it. And then here I got my first Cursed Doubt, as well as a bunch of gold. And here I get to upgrade what? Probably don't need the Sadistic Nature upgrade. Let's upgrade the Neutralize. That might help against the Hexaghost. Come. Right, here I got the Grumman Knob. Alright. Yeah, fine. Let's do Sadistic Nature, see what the White Noise gives me. Well, 8 plants, that's not bad. And then, let me do Madness, play 2 strikes, and wait. I guess I can save a defend. Okay. Alright, 14. I don't have high hopes here. And I do still have a lot of elites coming up, so I think, should I use 1 potion? Trying to think what that potion would play for me to have a chance. It would have to play Neutralize, but then even if I do that, I just don't think I have a chance. So I think I'll just do this and wait. There's nothing I could have done to defend here fully, and I don't think, just out of curiosity, the Distal Chaos would have played a Neutralized Secret Technique Bandage Up. That would have given the enemy way too much strength, so I think this is fine. I don't think I could Secret Technique, no, I think it's fine to keep the Survivor next turn with the Doubt, so let's just do Strike and wait, okay. Actually, I think I'll keep the Secret Technique here. Yeah, definitely losing HP and nothing I could do about that. Let's do Strike, Survivor out the Doubt, and then another Strike, okay. I still have to deal 32 damage. Yeah, I'm not even close. At least, hey, I wanted to lose HP for the Hexaghost fight, so here I am definitely losing HP. Let's do Empty Fist, Strike 1, Strike 2. And then next turn I should be able to kill... Well, I'm definitely losing HP. Yep, down to 12. Okay. A little worried now. Alright, we got Calipers. That's really nice. At the start of your turn, you lose 50 block rather than all of your block, as well as an Energy Potion, which I'll skip, and Meteor Strike, Fish, and Afterimage. I don't think I need these 2. Let's take the Afterimage. That might be fun. And then here... Oh... Well, if I get lucky... Yeah, I can't do this. All right, I'm going to reload this because I don't want to enter the next 3 elite fights with only 5 HP, but I think it was worth the risk in case I got lucky there. But yeah, lost too much HP for the against the Grumman Knob there. And Mummified Hand, when we play power card or random card in your hand, costs 0 that turn. So this pushes me towards a power deck now. All right, and then here I got these sentries. Okay, I do have Bandage Up. That helps a little. Let's do Sadistic Nature first. Then After Image. Everything else is free. I can Secret Technique, a survive. Wait, as a defend? A defend is enough too. Let's do defend because I have After Image, right? And then let's do neutralize 2 strikes. Actually, no, let's save the potions for later. Because the Silk Chaos potion will give me 3 extra block, and I might need that in the next turn. Alright, White Noise gives me Deva form, that's really good. That'll allow me to be fully defended here. Jack of all trades, transmutation. So I have 13 plus 6. Yeah, I have enough here. So I can do Empty Fist, defend, and then Survivor to be fully defended. Good. Alright, and then here, well, energy is not going to be an issue. Let's do defend 1, defend 2, strike. Yeah, energy is not an issue, but dealing damage might be. Okay. Alright, I do have... Oh, 2 strikes are not enough. At least I have energy to play these to get rid of one of them and then fully defend. Okay, I just have to hope to draw 1 defensive card every turn at least. Or get lucky with my potions. Alright, no, I have to play the Distilled Chaos potion here. And Madness, defend, and... was that a Dazed at the end? Yeah, it must have been. Okay. Haven't dealt any damage to these guys. This might be tough. At least I have enough energy. Let's do Strike, Empty Fist, and then Survivor. Okay. I am running out of defensive cards. Might be a problem. Okay, luckily I did get a Secret Technique, although I can't. It doesn't even help me, right? I think I'll risk Transmutation. Let's do 1 defend. They all will cost 0 this turn, right? I think I should be able to play enough. Oh, I don't have enough space in my hand, though. I forgot about that. All right, let's do the bomb. Blind. Then Impatience. All right, Neutralize is good. Okay, then Jack of all trades. Flash of Steel. Okay. I do want to reshuffle probably, right? So if I do Finesse and then Thinking Ahead, I would reshuffle. Let's do that. And then actually I can reshuffle or put the Defend back. That might be really good. Okay. All right, I think this is good. I didn't realize the Transmutation would save me here. And then the bomb at the end of next turn. So I just have to survive this turn, right? So if I just do Neutralize, Strike... Actually, I can do the bomb again if I really want to. Okay, and then at the end of this turn, I deal 40 damage. Okay. Alright, perfect this one. Only had to use 1 potion, so that's good. Got Tungsten Rod. One of you lose HP, lose 1 less. Die, Machine Learning Fission. Die is a solid card. Let's take it. And then here... I mean, Regret is annoying, but I'll take it too. Especially because I did get Tungsten Rod. We got Happy Fire. Every 3 turns, get extra energy. I got the Grumman Knob. Attempt number 2. White Noise gives me Barricade. That might be really good. Why didn't I do that first? I should have done that first. Okay, that might give me a chance. Okay. 14. Let's do Sadistic Nature, then play these strikes. I don't think I'll do the... Should I do the defend? Let's do the defend. Okay. Because this turn I'll still be fully defended. Actually, with Neutralize, I'm definitely fully defended here. Should also consider using the Duplication Potion. Should I use it on the die? That is interesting. Very interesting. Next turn, I just won't have enough damage. Only 26 damage. Might be risky. Do have a Cunning Potion, too. Oh, boy. Alright, no, let's not do that. Jackal Trades might give me a skill. No, it gave me Sadistic Nature. That's fine. Yeah, let's do another defense. Okay. Another 9. I'm still fully defended here. Anything I need to Secret Taking? Not really. Let's just do a strike and hope somehow I can deal 37 damage next turn. Okay, because I'll be vulnerable too. 18 incoming. No, I don't have enough, right? Unless, wait, so if I drink the Cunning Potion, that's going to be 6 times 3, so 18. And then I will need another 19. I only have 12. With another Duplication Potion, that's only another... Yeah, I'm off by 1. What if I duplicate a defend? So this will be 21, 24, 27. No, there's nothing I can do. Alright, fine. Yeah, the second Grumman Knob fight wasn't able to protect that one either. Not even close. Alright, and I still am not out of the woods yet. I think I might have to use my potion here, right? Because I'm weakened too. Wow. Alright, yeah, I have to use all my potions just to survive this one. Which is really frustrating. Okay, actually I can save the Duplication Potion. That's helpful. But Bottle Lightning, before I take that, let's first grab Corruption. Definitely Corruption, right? And then Bottle Lightning and pick up, choose a skill set. Come with this card in your hand. I think that should be the Secret Technique, but that would allow me to grab any other skill. Right? Yeah, let's take it. Okay. Alright, remove transform upgrade. I can transform a strike, I feel? I didn't pick up that many attacks. Maybe let's transform a defend. No, let's transform a strike. I don't have to fight a Gremlin Knob anymore. We also have to trade. That's not a bad trade. Alright. Okay, got the Laglugan. I don't have a lot of HP, so I have to be a little careful. I do have Bandage Up. That's very tempting. I would love to do Corruption. Do I? I think I should. Can I have the, yeah, I think if I do Strike, Defend, then Tools of the Trade, then Corruption, I can play all of them for free. I could have even Secret Technique some, no, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, here, let's get rid of the Regret. Do White Noise for Fasting. A little risky, but might be tempting. I have Corruption, so the extra dex will be helpful. Alright. And then here, let's get rid of the Defend. I don't need it. Let's do Sadistic Nature. Jack of all trades gives me a Flash of Steel. Let's do that first. Then Flash of Steel. Strike. Next turn I have trouble defending. Do I? You know what? I'm going to play these. I will exhaust them, but it will give me extra block with Calipers, and I might need that. Alright, get rid of the Regret again. I do have Neutralize, which is great. I can do 2 strikes, and then Secret Technique. I don't need anything, right? Let's get the unupgraded Defend, because I won't be able to save it with the Calipers. Here I have enough block cards, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of one of the defense. Let's do Flash of Steel, Strike 1, Empty Fist, and then the unupgraded Defend won't be enough. It has to be the upgraded Defend, okay? Right, can I deal 29 damage? Seems doable. I'm going to get rid of the Doubt because, so I'll play all the defense here to save block with Calipers. That way I don't take damage from the Texanonaut, and that way I'm most importantly not weakened next turn, and I might need... Oh, I forgot I didn't have enough. No, this is enough. Phew. Alright, perfect. This one got Frozen Egg, one of the added power card into deck upgraded. Glass Knife, Lesson Learned, Da-da-da. Do I want Lesson Learned? Not really. I already have the Da-da-da. I don't think I really need the Glass Knife either. Yeah, it's better than the Lesson Learned. Let's take the Glass Knife. Okay. Alright, well, at least I lost a lot of HP, so that's good news. I think I'll upgrade the Aftermatch to be an A tier. Okay. I might even consider duplicating that Aftermatch. That is very tempting to do here. Do you have Calipers? I wonder if I should just play a lot of stuff here. I have the Neutralize as well. Alright, let's do Aftermatch. You know what? I'm going to duplicate the Aftermatch. I think it would be very helpful. Okay. And then let's do Neutralize. And, yeah, I can do Survivor out the Doubt, play the Defend, and then Secret Technique, another Defend, and then gain lots of block with Calipers. Alright, this is with weakness, so I only had 6 incoming here. Tools of the Trade, Defend. Yeah, I can just play everything here. Okay. I promise I don't have a lot of potions left. Or, yeah, I don't have any potions left. I don't have enough attacks. I might not do the Corruption early because I think it will make it harder to have skills later on. Mental Fortress is unfortunately a very useless potion, power card. Let's do Empty Fist and Glass Knife. Okay. Right. And incoming, get rid of this. Yeah, I was worried about something like this. Right, let's do Sadistic Nature, Jack of all trades. Well, Mind Blast is very unhelpful. Let's do, yeah, might as well do Bandage Up, Strike, and wait. I don't think I'll do Corruption here, because I do want to save my skills for later. And here I need to grab one of my skills. Okay, good. I can play the upgraded Defend, right? So let's do that, and then Strike 1, Strike 2, and Glass Knife. Yeah, damage is going to be a problem. I did not get lucky with 0-cost cards. Mind Blast is not that useful. Still probably worth playing, actually. Let's do Strike, Empty Fist, Madness, Might Blast, and Neutralize. Okay. 10 incoming. I mean, the burn might make me lose my my perfect, so I think I'll get rid of that. And then I can Secret Technique the Survivor. Get rid of, again, I think I'm okay getting rid of the Doubt rather than the Regret. Well, I can't even break through the block, right? Which is a shame. Alright, 8 incoming. Can I get a Neutralize here? Get rid of this. I might have to do the Corruption now. Oh boy, it might be too soon. No, I think it's too soon. I'm not even halfway through the damage output, right? Let's do Glass Knife. And I have the energy to play everything I need to play here. Okay. Yeah, 24 incoming. I did get the Neutralize. That's good news. Brings it down to 18. And then Secret Technique, a Defend. I can play all the defensive cards. Hang on. So this is 11. Yeah, the Survivor alone is enough. So I can do Strike and Survivor. Okay. But now all the burns will get upgraded. The enemy has permanently 2 extra strength. 6 incoming. Yeah. Well, hang on. I have Tungsten Rod, so this is still fine. Actually, never mind. I have the Aftermatch too, right? So actually I can just do 3 attacks here. Okay. Another 14. Yeah, there's 1 burn. There's a 2nd burn. Yeah, I can bring it down to 10. I need a little bit extra. Yeah, no, nothing I could have done here. What a shame. What a shame. I got close. Actually, I guess the deck was lacking good damage cards. That was the big problem here. That I just didn't have enough damage output. Actually, now I'm a little worried about losing too much HP. Well, there's a Mind Blast. I guess that's my only decent defensive card. Yeah, let's do Mind Blast. Should I do Corruption now? Yeah, fine. I think I'm close enough to the end that I can safely play the Corruption. Let's also play the defense to save some block with the Calipers. 18, get rid of the, probably the Doubt, yep. Then do defense, Secret Technique, Survivor, Strike, and wait. Alright, and then here, wow. I might have to reload. I don't think 10 plus 4, plus 18, I have 17, and the Regret. Yeah, no, I'm dead here, right? Because the Regret will take 2 damage, I'm down to 6. The Burns will leave me with 1 block, and then, yeah, I'm taking lethal damage here. I guess the problem is I didn't pick up enough attack cards. And I'm not sure how to fix that. Maybe I'll duplicate something else. What can I duplicate, though, other than the Aftermath? The Aftermath did help. What if I duplicated White Noise and hope I got something good from the power? I think that's my only hope here, right? Let's do Aftermath, Neutralize, Survivor. And then, yeah, I think I Secret Technique. Should I do White Noise? Let's try White Noise. Oh, wait, I was supposed to duplicate that. So, okay, I might have a chance here. Now, the enemy's weakened, I'm vulnerable, so I'll still take 12 incoming. And, yeah, I think I'm good here. Alright, let's see if this does something. The extra energy, I honestly don't think it will. And I think this will be a little boring. So let me try this. And then if not, I'll replay and I duplicate the White Noise. I think that's my only hope. Okay, this was very close. I was almost about to die. The big difference was, this was the 3rd playthrough. The big difference was that I did duplicate the White Noise twice, and that gave me, in addition to the Berserk, which I got before, it also gave me a Storm. Now, you wouldn't think that 1 Lightning Orb would deal a lot of damage, but it did help quite a bit. So, yeah, and because I didn't have that many other powers, but it was very helpful. And then also, one other difference was that from the Jack of all trades, I got a Violence, and that also helped in 1 turn where I was able to play a lot of attacks. So, yeah, this was a close one, but I barely survived with 2 reloads. So, yeah, just barely got through. We got an attack potion, and then Hyper Beam, Judgment on load. I guess Hyper Beam, unless I get a Storm, of course. Hyper Beam is pretty good. Let's take it. It will deal a lot of AoE damage. And then here, I don't think I can take a Runic Dome. I probably don't want to take Buster Crown either. I think I'll take the Tiny House and pick up, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your make sure by 5, obtain 1 card or an upgrade, 1 random card. I got the Tools of the Trade upgraded, as well as an energy potion, and Protect is a decent defensive card. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, Bronze Automaton at the end. I have to be very careful with the big attack there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple 4 lead paths, right? Well, actually not multiple. Either I go on the far left or I'll go in the middle. If I go on the far left, I'll get 4 early question mark rooms and then none after that. If I go in the middle, I have to get to this elite and then turn... well, I guess I have to get these 2 leads and then either turn left for 1 question mark room or go straight for 2. And then up until this point, going there on the left gives me 1 question mark room. Middle gives me 1 as well. Right side gives me 2 plus a shop. That'll be a total of 4 question mark rooms, which is the same as on the left. But on the left, in addition to the question mark rooms, I don't have... I do have 1 rest side, nothing else. On the right, in addition to the 4 question mark rooms, I will have a shop and a rest side. I feel like I have a lot of gold for a shop to be very valuable here. Yeah, I think I'll go on the right. So, go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms and 4 elites. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, so let's start with Sadistic Nature Afterimage, then Secret Technique, I don't know, White Noise, sure, let's see what that gives me. Heat Sinks, that's not very helpful. And then I can play everything here. Okay. I still am lacking good damage engines. I think that's the problem right now, which was the big problem against the Hexagons too. Alright, here let's do Glass Knife and Empty Fist to get this bird to the ground, and then I can do Defend, and there's no reason to play the Bandage Up just yet. Actually, I guess I have the Tungsten Rod out, so I didn't need to have to worry about block. Tools of the Trade, Neutralize. Let's double defend, that way the Regret deals less damage. Okay. Alright. Now these guys have extra strength. There's the Hyper Beam, that's nice. I am very tempted to do Corruption. Let's get rid of the Strike, because then the... Actually, if I do Die, then the Corruption is guaranteed to hit the Hyper Beam. Beautiful. And it's still not enough, though. Let's do Jack of all Trades. Trip, that should be enough for the backliner. Oh, no, it's not. I miscalculated. It's fine. I'm not taking any damage thanks to Tungsten Rod. Yeah, I thought the Sadistic Nature was upgraded, because it would have dealt 4 damage then, but it only dealt 5, which is still fine. Okay. Alright, Cold Snap is interesting, although I did just pick up a Hyper Beam, right? Second one, Power Throw, they're both really good. I think the Power Throw might be interesting. Second one would have been interesting too, because I have a lot of... Well, I do have 2 curses already. Alright, sorry about that. Took a small break there. Alright, let's start off with... Afterimage, Secret Technique, grab the White Noise, then get Noxious Fumes. That's interesting. I don't think that really helps me here, but fine, I'll take it. Let's also play the Madness so that Regret deals no damage. Okay. Alright. Jack of all Trades gives me a trip, which is nice with Sadistic Nature, and then gain full block and save some with Calipers. Calipers is such a great relic. Okay. Yeah, Hyper Beam is fine. Let's do Strike and then Hyper Beam. Okay. And then I'll just need to deal, what, 10 damage? Empty Fist, not quite enough. Let's do Tools of the Trade, Empty Fist, Power Through, and actually that is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay, Scrape, Battle Trance, Shrug It Off. Actually, I do have some zero cost cards. Should I take the Scrape? Battle Trance might be slightly better. Shrug It Off might be good. I think because my deck is low on offensive cards, let's take the Scrape. It's in turn Mystic. There's no way for me to get easy overkill or combo, right? So I don't think I'll worry too much about that. Let's grab the White Noise here for an Establishment, which unfortunately is very useless. I do have the Protect, so that'll help with that. And I'm taking a lot of damage here, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, 20 incoming. Let's do Sadistic Nature. Play everything here. Okay. Another 20. That was actually really disappointing. Took a lot of damage in this fight, where usually I don't take any damage at all. Don't want to do the Corruption. I'm a little worried about playing the Corruption, because I'm worried I might lose all my skills and then not have enough damage. So let's not play it just yet. Probably don't need the Power Throw either. Let's do Neutralize, Scrape. Actually... It won't give me anything, so I don't think I'll do Scrape, because I'm actually pretty happy... Wait, never mind, I have the Hyper Beam here. But I could do Scrape together with this guy, and then force a reshuffle faster. Well, I did lose the Protect, which would have been great with the Establishment. Alright, I think I'll do another Hyper Beam here, and Glass Knife. Okay. And then, can I deal enough damage here? Empty Fist and Strike. Okay, good. Not too bad of a fight here. Tranquility, Force Field, Meditate. I think Meditate is not a bad idea. Let's grab it. Okay. And then, unique curse number 3, Pain, as well as the Warp Tongues. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for rest of combat. The Pain is great with the Tungsten Rod, basically doesn't let me take any damage. And then here, not a huge fan of anything. Doom and Gloom might be good to try to get overkill. So I think I'll take the Doom and Gloom. Piercing Will is also pretty good. I don't think I'll do Capacitor or Heavy Blade. Trip is interesting. I don't think it's super necessary, though. Let's grab the relics like Whetstone on pickup, upgrade 2 random attacks. That's great. And Hyper Beam upgraded. The Hyper Beam upgrade is really nice. I don't think I'll do Abacus or Meat on the Bone. Meat on the Bone is not the worst. Duplication Potion. You know what? I'm a little disappointed in the shop, so I think I kind of want to skip this. Let's grab the Trip, but then the rest I'll skip, and hopefully I'll have a better shop on Act 3. Alright, Book of Stabbing, 12 incoming. There's a Piercing Will on turn 1. That's great. Let's do After Image first, then Secret Technique, the White Noise again. Okay. Then, yeah, Footwork is fine. I can do Bandage Up. I have to do Piercing Will, right? There's no way around it. Yeah, fine. Okay, and I can do Strike and Glass Knife. Alright. 18. Yeah, I don't think I have a chance here. I will play the Eruption, or Corruption. I don't think I'll make a difference here, though, right? 14. I mean, if this gives me something with a little bit of block or weakness, okay. Alright, got lucky there. Okay. And then 21, get rid of the Doubt. Let's do Scrape. That should grab me all the skills. Beautiful. Sadistic Nature sets the Strike to 0. I do want to hang on to the Protect if I can. So I think I'll try to defend. This is enough, right? Let's do Survivor. And then Meditate. What? Hyper Beam. The enemy will be vulnerable, so I think if I grab Hyper Beam, I should have considered grabbing the Scrape. I do have to Protect. I think that should help. Alright, get rid of the Regret here, then do Neutralize Hyper Beam. Okay. Then Empty Fist to gain energy back. I still need 16 block, right? So this would be only 11. Yeah, I guess I'll do Power Through here. And then wait. The enemy's not vulnerable anymore. I have 20 incoming. Get rid of the wound. That's good. Let's do a Defend and Protect. Actually, the Protect alone is enough. Hang on. Let's do Doom and Gloom and Empty Fist. And then, yeah, Protect is enough. Okay. And then I just need to deal 5 more damage, which I should be able to do with a Glass Knife. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got Dark Storm Parry Up. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6, as well as another energy push. And Electrodynamics doesn't really fit well with the Hyper Beam, right? Would be nice AoE damage. Berserk Pre-Up Rated is interesting. Scrawl might be better, especially with the Corruption. Let's take the Scrawl. Okay. Alright, here I got a regular fight in the question mark room. Let's start with Afterimage. Grab probably the White Noise. I can't think of anything better to grab early on. Yeah, let's see what power I got in the beginning. Metallicize, that's not bad. Should I, you know what, let's play all my skills, or all my defense, just so I have a little bit extra block with the Calipers. Actually, 13 block, that's not too bad. I can do Bandage Up. 17. Let's do Tools of the Trade. Hyper Beam. Okay. 19. Actually, if I do this, I'm fully defended. I don't need to get wounds in my deck. Not being attacked here again, that's good. Let's do Sadistic Nature. Scrape. Okay. Back of all trades gives me Violence. Yeah, that allows me to play a few strikes and then Glass Knife at the end. Okay, just need to deal 4 more damage. And yeah, I think with Sadistic Nature, having that trip was very good. Or picking up that trip was very good too. Alright, Barrage Strike Discharge. These are useless, so I guess I'll take the Deflect, which is not a bad card to have. Alright, Gremlin Leader. 18 incoming. Alright, I do have Piercing Well, that's great. Let's do Afterimage, Sadistic Nature. Then Secret Technique, the White Noise again, and then Machine Learning, okay? And then I have to do Piercing Whale and Glass Knife to get rid of... Let's get rid of this guy now. It'll be weakened next turn, but I think that's fine. I hope that's fine. Alright, Backlam's guaranteed not to be attacking me. Let's do... Scrape is not enough, right? Fine, let's still do it. Okay. Alright, I did discard a Scrawl there, which is a shame. Let's do Neutralize in case I get attacked next turn, and then Empty Fist. Okay. 18 again. I do have to Protect. Let's do Tools of the Trade, Bandage Up, Trip, Defend. Okay. And then, yeah, I can play everything here, right? I was hoping I could get by with just this, but no, I have to play the Protect as well. Okay. Now the enemy is summoning here. Oof, this is a bad hand. Fine, fine. Let's do Survivor and then Meditate. Probably the Protect again in case I get attacked. Okay. Right, Backland is not attacking. That's good. There is, I think I have to do Corruption here, right? I also would like to do Doom and Gloom. Let's get rid of, actually, I would like to do all of them. Die is enough to get rid of one of them. Get rid of the Madness. I don't think I need it. Let's do, Corruption. Oh, I can't do Doom and Gloom then. That's fine, hopefully. Then do Die. Back of all trades gives me Secret Technique, Chrysalis. Let's do Chrysalis. And then Secret Technique. Probably don't need to Dual Will. Do I want to do Scrawl? Yeah, why not? Then do Defend, Protect, Power Through, then Scrawl. Then Defend, and unfortunately I'm going to take a lot of damage from the Regret. But that's fine. Okay. At least that gives me a lot of block with the Calipers. And I'm being attacked, and I just have to get rid of this guy. Actually, I should have no troubles here, because I do have the Hyper Beam. Beautiful. Alright, then do Strike 1, Strike 2. Defend, and then, yeah, I can do Survivor. I don't think I need to Meditate. Okay, beautiful. And then can I deal 26 damage? Actually, Reprogram is pretty good here. Let's do that, and then Glass Knife and Neutralize is enough. Beautiful. Perfect. This one, I got Mob Bank. Whenever we climb the floor, gain 12 gold. And we'll spend any gold at a shop, as well as an Explosive Push. And Fiendfire might be really good. Especially, actually, Amplify. I do have a lot of powers. Fiendfire would help me get rid of curses, but Amplify, I'm going to risk Amplify because I am hoping I can use some of my powers here. Right, and then going this way to get 2 more elites and 2 more question mark rooms. That shovel, you can dig for relics at rest sites, which is good. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I need to upgrade things. Alright, 18, or 12 incoming. Let's do Afterimage, Secret Technique. Actually, I have the White Noise. That is the Church. That's unfortunately not very useful. Let's do Secret Technique. I think I should be able to defend, right? So let's grab, How about a trip? Or meditate? Let's grab the meditate. Okay. And then I can do neutralize, strike us free. I can do defend, and then meditate back. Probably another neutralize for more weakness. Okay. Alright, 12 incoming. Oof, this might be a problem. Yeah, see, I got the amplify when I don't really need it. Oh boy. Yeah, the best I can do by playing everything... Actually, no, this is enough thanks to Tungsten Rod. Tungsten Rod has been really helpful so far. Okay. Wait, did it still trigger... Hang on, I didn't take damage, right? It still triggered the... Whenever you receive attack damage. I guess I did receive attack damage, it just happened to be negated. Interesting. Okay, alright, yeah, I'm happy with that. Did get the piercing one on the wrong turn. Let's do Jackal trades first, then scrape. Okay. Then trip. And then, yeah, I think I have to do power through, right? Let's do power through. And wait. Come. Another 16. There is a scroll. That's good. Let's do deflect tools of the trade. Then glass knife. Then scroll. I was hoping to get a corruption. Beautiful. Then do sadistic nature. And madness. Beautiful. And I can do die. Doom and gloom. Strike. Play the defense. And be fully defended that way. Come. And then another 30. Can I deal enough damage here? Do have the hyper beam. No vulnerability though. Let's do deflect, neutralize, strike, defend, and hyper beam. That is not enough. Actually, let's use the explosive potion to perfect. Beautiful. All right, very happy to perfect this one. I got Duvidol for each cushion. Next search come with 1 strength, which gives me 3 strength already. Alpha unload by ignition. I mean, the Omega is a power, right? So if I get it with Amplify, that would get me an easy overkill. And actually, this would be the damage engine I'm looking for. And I like it more than the other 2 cards, so let's take the Alpha here. And then going this way for 2 more Crush Mushrooms. Here, I'm definitely going to fight these guys. Shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, let's start off with Afterimage, Secret Technique. Should I do the Alpha? Yeah, it's... not sure. A little too soon. Well, can't... No, let's do White Noise. That might be a safer choice. Alright, Brutality is fine with the Tungsten Rod. Then do Neutralize, Scrape. Okay. And then Deflect and Defend. Don't need to play the Madness. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm losing next here, which is fine. I think I'll do Corruption here, right? Yeah, let's do Bandage Up, Corruption. Then Doom and Gloom became free, and then I can do Protect. Will unfortunately take some damage here. Okay. Be quite a bit of damage. And then lots of incoming here. Let's do the Piercing Whale, Alpha. Might as well amplify the tools of the trade, why not? Then do 2 defense. Okay. This is the problem, right? Sometimes I just don't have enough damage. Remove the pain. Oh, 2 things. And I guess a strike, because I can do Sadistic Nature, Trip, and a strike for the backliner. Good. Then do Power Through, Empty Fist, and Survivor. Okay. I could evoke. Do I even have a chance of evoking the Dark Orb? I could, but no, I don't want to wait in this particular fight. It might take a little too long. It might take too much damage. So let's do Beta for free. Then Jack of all trades for Enlightenment, which is not helpful. A strike is enough, then Glass Knife and Double Defend. Oh, that's actually not enough. I'm still losing 1 HP. Fine. Should be able to just kill with the Hyper Beam. Right. Okay, we got Red Mask. Got the Starvage Combat. Apply 1 weak to all enemies. Choke, Flurry of Blow, Shockwave. I think Shockwave with the Corruption is really good. Let's take it. And then here, do I need to upgrade anything desperately? I think I got most of the important stuff upgraded. I think I'll dig. Yeah, getting more relics might be better. We got Bag of Preparation, the Starvage Combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's huge. That's a very good help to have. Here I got the Special Relic Mutagenic Strength. Starvage Combat 3 Strength at the end of the first turn. Lose 3 Strength again, especially with the Bag of Preparation. That's really nice. And here I got the Gremlin Leader again. Alright, Amplify Afterimage. That seems like a good idea. Let's do it. Actually, hang on. Let me see what the White Noise gives me, because I might want to amplify that. It gives me accuracy. Okay, I definitely don't want to amplify that. All right. And then let's do accuracy. Oh, amplify was upgraded, so it was played twice. Fine. Let's do scrape, get rid of this guy. All right. Then do rip, strike, neutralize, and then double defend. Now, the problem is I might have considered neutralizing the backliner, because if this guy decides to attack me, luckily it doesn't. Okay, I'm fine. All right, let's do Bandage Up. Then should I just do Hyper Beam, meditate that Hyper Beam? Yeah, let's do Hyper Beam, and then meditate the Hyper Beam. Oh, and 2 cards and neutralize. Okay. Right, that way I can get rid of the minions fairly easily. 47, right, because it's upgraded. Okay, let's do Sadistic Nature. Hang on. I think I can have Sadistic Nature hit the Hyper Beam, right? So if I do Strike, Power Through, then Sadistic Nature, then Hyper Beam becomes free, and I am with the Neutralize fully defended. Beautiful. Come. Alright, here let's do Shockwave and Glass Knife. Yeah, let's do Shockwave, then Glass Knife. It's almost enough to kill, right? Yeah, if I drank the Energy Potion... Actually, I have an Explosive Potion that I can use worst case, but I think I can just play a Doom and Gloom here to kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got Omori to get the next Curse to obtain. I might be able to pull off Highlander Curse, so I'm not going to take that. Bullet Time, Lesson Learned, Brilliance. I don't think I need the Bullet Time. I'm still somewhat hesitant about Lesson Learned. I think... Actually, fine, let's take the Lesson Learned, because... If I dig at my rest sites, it might not be a bad idea to get some upgrades for free. We got Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill into deck, upgrade it. Okay. This one will be a bit of a challenge. Alright, I actually wouldn't mind getting a Corruption Plate early here, but of course I need to draw it first. What should I do? Let's grab... Probably... Should I amplify the Afterimage again? That might not be a bad idea. I think I'll do that. Let's amplify the Afterimage. Okay. And then I can do Strike, Defend, Deflect. I do Piercing Wail to try to get rid of Artifact. You know what? No, actually, I will. Let's do Madness, then Piercing Wail. And then I do have an Energy Push, so I'm going to do Scrawl. Then Tools of the Trade. Then Trip. And I think it might make sense to play the Energy Potion, because that way, 3 Weakness and 3 Vulnerability will be really good. I can do a Free Strike. And then I can even do Survivor Out the Doubt. And that way, I'll have some block left over with the Calipers for next turn. Okay. Only 10 incoming, that's good. I probably don't really need the Lesson Learned here. Let's do White Noise. Actually, I can have the Fire Breathing Heat the Doom and Gloom, so let's do Neutralize, Double Defend, and then Fire Breathing Doom and Gloom. Beautiful. Okay. This guy took Glass Knife, that's fine. Backliner took Corruption. Okay, I would like to get that Corruption back. Alright, Hyper Beam is really nice here. Although I do have Doom and Gloom, but that's fine. Let's get rid of the... Do I have a lot of zero-cost cards? I do have some, but no, let's get rid of the Scrape. Then do... Sadistic Nature, which did not hit the Hyper Beam, unfortunately. Let's do Die. Hyper Beam. Okay, it does mean I can't play the Corruption, but that's fine. 14. Get rid of the Regret here. I did not draw the Alpha until the very end. That's actually really disappointing. At least I got Apotheosis, so that's nice. Let's do Apotheosis. Bandage Up. I do want to play the Meditate. I think I'll do Defend, and then Meditate what, though? Survivor, and well, the enemy is going to be... No, it's not going to be weakened for the Hyper Beam attack, so let's grab the Neutralize here. Okay. Alright, so there's the Alpha a little too late. I think it might make sense to play the Corruption. Yeah, let's do Corruption. Then Alpha, Neutralize for free. I can do Empty Fist. I would like to do... I think I should save the Protect for next turn. So instead of the Strike, I think I will Survivor out that Strike. Because that way, I should have 30 block, and I need only 8. Yeah, I'm good here. Beautiful. So I can even save the Protect for later. Let's do Trip. Then Glass Knife, Power Through, Doom and Gloom. And, actually, I evoked the Dark Orb. I didn't even notice. Okay. I just need to deal 17 damage with Vulnerability. That should be pretty doable, especially with the Hyper Beam. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Not sure why I had so much trouble against the Act 1 boss. We got a Fire Potion, Berserk, Reboot, a Fiendfire. I think... Reboot is really interesting with the Corruption. Let's take it. Something tells me not to take the Fiendfire. Wristblade is interesting. Attack that costs 0, deal 4 additional damage. I don't think I do Empty Cage. Pandora's Box might give me a duplicate. Although that is very unlikely with the Diverse modifier, but still technically possible. So I think I'll take the Wristblade. Yeah, I have the Mummified Hand, so I do have a few attacks that will become 0. Ideally, I would get a Shift Synergy at some point, though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elites on the left. The right side only has 3 elites. Okay, yeah, let's go on the left. That gives me an early shop, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. I think that should be enough for the Mr. Machine modifier, right? Yeah, and that early shop hopefully will be better than the previous one. I don't have a guaranteed late shop. I do currently have 3 unique curses, right? That's a Doubt, Regret, and Pain. Yeah, if I get lucky, I might be able to get another curse, another 2 unique curses out of this. Right, I should at some point also try to use, try to get Overkill with the Doom and Gloom, but that's probably not this turn. I think I'll start off with Afterimage, which sets the Hyper Beam to 0. Beautiful. Okay. And then I can just kill with the Doom and Gloom. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Okay, you got a Strength Potion, which I'm decently happy with the potions I have. Let's not remove them. Don't need Perfected Strike. Probably don't really need Compile Driver, but I don't want the Consume either. Let's take the Compile Driver. I do need to get to 50 cards. Okay, I have the gold. Not a fan of any of these. There's an Entropic Brew that's interesting. Foresight might be nice. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I do already have a Jack of all trades, so I can't take that. Let's say Cloak and Dagger. That gives me 2 shifts, which deal a good amount of damage with the wrist blade. Acrobatics is not bad. I think I'm going to get rid of the Explosive Push to grab a Tropic Brew, and then let's grab Unseasoned Top whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn. Draw a card that might allow me to get combos somehow. If I get an infinite amount of energy. I guess with Corruption might be doable. Do I want Frozen Eye? Wait, so I have 20 relics right now. I'm guaranteed 5 because I have 4 elites and 1 treasure chest. I don't need more relics. I do need more cards, so let's take the Foresight. And I don't think I'll do Signature Move. I think I'll wait. Yeah, fine. Not sure why I'm saving the gold, but I don't really need to spend it on junk anyway. Alright, Orb Walker here. Let's start off with the White Noise. That gives me Creative AI, which makes the Afterimage cost 0. And then Shockwave is a little expensive. Yeah, still, the weakness is nice. Let's do that. And then I can defend with the defend. And, try to do another defend. Alpha. No, let's do another defend. No reason to lose HP here. Okay. 9 incoming. Let's do Heat Sinks Foresight. Okay. Then, let's do defend, survivor, and then scroll. Okay. An amplify, which I can't really use. Let's do deflect. I think I'll just do hyper beam here, right? Yeah, 55 damage. That's not too bad. Should I do reboot? Let's see what that gives me. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I was looking for. It's fine. The vulnerability does help, though. Get rid of all of these. Can I get combo? I have 2 heat sinks here. No, I don't want to lose too much HP. I think I would lose too much HP if I try to go for combo. Well, actually, never mind. I can't kill here anyway. Do have 2 heat sinks. There's a Sadistic Nature. And the Tools of the Trade. Let me... Oh, I actually... I did discard it. So 1, 2... 3, 4... And that's 5. I guess I can just do Lesson Learned, right? 6... Yeah, no, I don't even have the Corruption Plate. It's fine. Let's play the Lesson Learned and get the Survivor upgrade, which is nice. Finisher, Shrug It Off, Piercing Whale. I already have the Piercing Whale. Let's take the Shrug It Off. And then here, I was worried about this because this does give me Curses, but makes Highland impossible unless I have a chance to remove it. Still, I think I will take it because it not only gives me extra strength, it also gives me max HP and extra gold. And, I mean, if I have to trade Highlander for Curses, it's fine. I could skip an Elite and go for a shop and stick with Highlander. But, again, Highlander and Curses are the same amount of points. There's still a small chance I might be able to do something in the later shop, or in the later question mark room. Alright, let's do Afterimage, Secret Technique, probably the White Noise again, yep. And that gives me Combust, which is great here. And then let's do Trip Glass Knife, okay. And then a Strike, and I don't need to do anything else, okay. Right. Draw my hyper. Oh, this is a good chance for me to try to get overkill with the Dark Orb, right? Yeah, I should wait for that. Let's do Scroll first. Can I do Lesson Learned here? Yeah, let's do Lesson Learned. Okay, that gets me a Strike upgrade. And I think... Oh, I forgot about the... what do you call it? The Combust. Yeah, the Combust will kill in 5 turns. And I... Okay, fine. Hopefully I'll get to fight the Repulsors again, because I would like to try to get overkill out of the way. Let's do Corruption, Shockwave, and a Strike. And then next turn the enemy is dead with the Combust, or I can just play an attack here with a Scrape. Beautiful. Alright, Crescendo, Rip and Tear, and I was looking for a way to enter Wrath, and I do have 2 ways to exit Wrath, so I think I'll take it. Rip and Tear would have been nice too, because I have 5 strength. Alright, here I got the Nemesis. Okay, 12 incoming. Let's do Afterimage first and Secret Technique. Probably the White Noise again. Where is it? Here, okay. And then I have Tools of the Trade, which made the Shockwave cost free. Let's play that. Oh, do I have trouble defending? I might have trouble defending here. For some reason I thought... Yeah, for some reason I thought I had enough, but I clearly don't. So, I'm sorry. I'm going to reload this one again, mostly because I was looking for... For some reason I thought I would be able to defend against 12. No, I should just Secret Taking a defensive card. Yeah, that was really dumb. Alright, let's try this again. Let's do Afterimage, Secret Technique. How about Survivor? Or actually, no, I think I don't even need that much block, right? I think an unupgraded defend would be enough too. Then do Tools of the Trade, Defend, Foresight, Shockwave, and then... This is enough with the... Actually, not even with Tungstraw. This is just enough by itself. Yep. Alright, another 12. There's a Survivor. That's good. I don't think I'll do Scroll here. And definitely don't need Hyper Beam when the enemy's intangible. Let's get rid of the defend, which I don't need. I can, let's see what this gives me. Magnetism. I can amplify the magnetism. Let's do it. Why not? Okay. Then trip, alpha, and survivor. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the unseen top. Could have kept going there a little. 33. This is with weakness, right? Let's try to get rid of anything that's not a good defensive card. Probably don't need the magnetism here. Alright, let's do Shrug It Off. Okay. Scrape. Would that give me anything good? Not really, right? Let's still try it. It might give me a deflect, right? Let's do Scrape here. Okay, it did get rid of Anomaly. That's good. I don't think I have enough here. So if I do Defend, Pile Driver, and then 2 strikes, I won't be enough. Unless, let me see if the Entropic Brew gives me something good. There's an Essence of Steel Potion and a Swift Potion. If that doesn't give me an Anomaly, no, actually it gave me a Power Through, and I don't even need it. Beautiful. Yeah, let's do my plus for 27 at the end too. Okay, that was a lucky turn. Hopefully, okay, finally, this is the first time not being attacked from the beginning here. Still have an Anomaly, right? Did I drop out? No. Okay, I might have discarded both of them. All right, let's do Sadistic Nature. The enemy is intangible, right? So let's do White Noise here. Metal says that's good. And then might as well deal 1 damage, sure. Good Instincts, Master of Strategy. Let's do Protect, then Master of Strategy. Should I do Crescendo? I think well, actually, it retains, so yeah, I think I'll wait. Because I should be able to do Crescendo and Doom and Gloom with the vulnerability next turn. Alright, had to use all my potions, or at least 4 potions, but should be able to perfect this one by doing Crescendo and then Doom and Gloom for enough damage. Beautiful. At Blood Val, at the Savage Combat, heal 2 HP, Reaper, Blasphemy, Electrodynamics. Blasphemy is really tempting. Yeah, fine, let's take it. It is retained. Why not? Alright, here I dig for Ceramic Fish. When we add a card to a deck, gain 9 gold. And then here I can get another curse. And now I would have 6 curses. So if I have somehow a way to remove one of the duplicate normalities, I think I will risk it. Also, I have the backup preparation at the beginning, so I'm not too worried there. We've got Potion Belt. I'm pick up, gain 2 potion slots. Okay. Alright. No way to get another shop here, right? Yeah, no, I have 2 question mark rooms. Let's hope one of those question mark rooms will be a shop. Okay, definitely can't do Blasphemy here. I could Secret Technique to reboot. That is not a bad idea. Should I do Corruption? No. I think I'll do Afterimage, Secret Technique, the reboot, and then hope I don't get an Anomaly anymore. I did. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do then. Alright, fine, fine. Yeah, I got Normality on turn 1, I got Normality on turn on the first hand, and then also on the second hand, so there's nothing I could have done there. Alright. Don't think I'll do Blasphemy here. Anything I need to see? Hang on, let's just Shrug It Off first. Neutralize. Can I Secret Technique something that will deal AoE damage? Not really, right? There's a Scrawl. There's an Attack Potion. The Scrawl won't even be free. You know what? What if I risk the Scrawl, and then if I don't get the Anomaly, I didn't, then do Blasphemy, because then Hyper Beam gets me Overkill. Can I apply Vulnerability? Not yet. Let's do Hyper Beam. At least I got Overkill out of the way. And then how did I deal 19 damage? With Strike. Alright, beautiful. Blasphemy allowed me to not lose too much HP here. Got Molten Egg when we add an attack into deck upgraded, as well as Alchemize is interesting, especially with the Potion Belt. Let's do it. Okay. I did get a shop, which means I can remove the Normality, which means I can still stick with Highlander Curses. That was very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Alright, beautiful. Also grab the Curse Key, again, energy. Sorry, Blue Candle, I mean. Unplayable Curse cards cannot be played. One of you play Curse lose 1 HP and exhausted. I don't think I need these 2, although, yeah, I already have 50 cards. I could take the Cauldron. Half the gold. Let's take Apotheosis. That's really nice. And then Cauldron, I'll pick up Bruce 5 random potions. That's a Fruit Juice Potion, which I'll drink right away. I only need 2 more max HP to get the Stuff Modifier, huh? Cultist Potion is fine. I should reject one of these. I probably don't need the Speed Potion. I hope I don't need the Speed Potion. Yeah, I think the Weakness Potion is better. Alright, and then here... Actually, I think another Essence of Steel Potion might be better than the Weakness Potion. Let's do that. Okay. And then, do I want Prayer Wheel, Normal Enemy Storm, Initial Guard Award? I don't think I need it. Probably don't need any of these either. Fire Breathing is not that important, I think. The extra Strength does make Twin Strike slightly better. Let's grab Choke, Twin Strike, and I just want to double check I don't have a Good Instincts, because I thought EFG. Yeah, I definitely don't have it. Yeah, let's grab it. It's a nice zero-cost defensive cards. A little too late for the genetic algorithm, even though it's pre-upgraded. And then I have the energy to buy, the gold to buy the prayer wheel, so let's take a Normal Enemy Storm Additional Card Award. Okay. All right, I got lucky there. That was a gamble, and I got lucky there for sure. Alright, now I didn't count question mark rooms. I have to go for this one because I'm not sure if I got Mr. Mission or not, but if not, I would have gotten for a regular fight too, because then with Prayer Wheel, I would have been able to get an extra card reward. Alright, here, let's get rid of the curses. Okay. Also got the slow debuff going there. Let's do After Image, Secret Technique, probably the White Noise again. Okay. Tools of the Trade, Trip, Jack of all Trades, Blind. I have to play the Protect. That was really dumb. Yeah, I should have played the... Oh, I can't play that. That's fine. I should have played the After Image at the beginning before playing the curses. Would have allowed me to save the Protect. Here, let's get rid of the Regret. Then do... Yeah, Corruption is fine. I can do Bandage Up, Defend, and Twin Strike. Okay. And then here I'm not being attacked. Do I want to enter Wrath here? I do have the Meditate. That's very tempting. Yeah, I think I'll drink the Swift Potion. Then do Apotheosis. I think I will risk Crescendo because I have the Meditate. Let's Alchemize for a Weakness Potion. Then, yeah, might as well play these two. Then do a Strike, Foresight, Lesson Learned. 74, that's not too bad. And then Meditate back. How about a Protect? And a Secret Technique, why not? Okay. Power Throw is fine. You know what? I think I'll save all of these. Did I play the... I think I did play the White Noise, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, fine. So I didn't draw a power, which is unfortunate. Let's get... Actually, Blasphemy might be useful. It's not going to be enough yet, but I think I'll save it for later. Let's get rid of this. Secret Technique to grab... How about Scrawl? Can I get combo here? I have Blasphemy for extra energy. Let's try this. And I have the Unseason Top and no Normality anymore. Let's just shrug it off. I mean, might as well do Amplify, Protect... Defend. Oh, no, I can't get the wound, so let's get rid of the power through. Okay. I think I'll risk it. Yeah, let's try to get combo. Let's do Blasphemy. I have to be careful not to accidentally kill either. Alright, Shockwave, Sadistic Nature, twice. Alpha, Neutralize. Oh, see, a Neutralize already does so much damage. This is already enough to kill. 13, 14, 15... 16. Yeah, I don't think I can play 4 more cards without killing. Alright, fine. Should have considered playing the Scroll before the Blasphemy. It's fine. I do think combo would be possible. We got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7. Deal 52 damage to all enemies, as well as a Blessing of the Forge, which I'll skip. Barricade is really good. Definitely will take that Barricade. And then here, yeah, I guess I got free gold. Sure. Right. And then here I got the Reptomancer. Attempt number 2. Let's see if I can do slightly better here. Let's do Afterimage first, then get rid of the curses. Okay. Should have considered doing the choke too. Then play the Corruption. Okay, that made the choke cost 0. That's good. And then I can do Compile Driver, Deflect, Secret Technique to grab me what? Apotheosis, why not? And then I don't need to play the Protect yet. Although I guess I could have kept going with the Unseen Top, but I think this is fine. Okay. I'm hoping for Blasphemy. I did not get that. Let's do a Strike first, then a Sadistic Nature to hit the Lesson Learned, then Defend, and get rid of this guy with the Lesson Learned, then do Protect, and hope I can get rid of the Backlander somehow. Trip is good with Sadistic Nature, okay. Gendo's risky. Okay, Doom and Gloom is good. Yeah, if I got the Normality, I would have been in trouble. But, yeah, here I think I should be able to deal 7 more damage fairly easily. And I got to play an Alchemize. Let me get rid of the Weakness Potion. Oh, that will kill. Wait, hang on. How do I do this? Because I do want to play the Alchemize. Alright, fine. Let's do this. Then do Alchemize for a Fear Potion. Okay, then get rid of this, then these two, and hope I get any attack. Or a Shockwave. Beautiful. Okay, we got Pair Up and Pick Up Restoration by 10. That this gives me the Stuff Modifier, which is great. A Fire Potion, which I'll skip, and Wraith Form. That might be really good too. Wish is interesting, but I think I'll take the Wraith Form. Okay. Alright, here... I have the Apotheosis, so I don't think I really need to dig, or need to upgrade anything. So let's dig here for Ornament to Find. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's actually very helpful. Okay, so Time Eater, 21 incoming. Okay, or 15 with the weakness. Let's drink the Cultist Potion and the Essence of Steel potions. Okay. Alright. I would love to amplify the Afterimage. Let's do it. Okay. Then do Tools of the Trade, get rid of the Wraith. Okay. Then Secret Technique, probably the Apotheosis. Alright. Then Shockwave for more weakness. Good Instincts to be fully defended. Scrape. And then Scrawl before the Alchemize, right? Did not get the Normality, but I think I'll do a Neutralize instead of the Alchemize here. Yep. Okay. Alright, good start. Did give the enemy extra strength, though. That's a little unfortunate. I think I might have to rely on my Blasphemy being able to deal a lot of damage. I did miss the Lightspeed modifier, no chance there. Let's... Oof. Defense might be a problem here, right? I might have to do reboot. Let's do reboot here, because I need some block. This is better, not much better. Let's do defend. Actually, I'm fully defender already, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Sadistic Nature. Scrape. Okay. And then Twin Strike. Alright. I might also save the attack pusher for when I have to blast me. Let's definitely play, get rid of the normality. I will... Actually, I do have a defend too, right? Yeah, I don't think I need the crescendo. Let's get rid of the normality. Then do defend. I have 20. I think I should be fine. Let's see what Jack of all trades gives me. I am a little worried about the mayhem, although I guess there's nothing it would play. Did I already discard a meditate? I did. That was the only thing I would be worried about. Can I play 4 more cards here? Yeah, so I think if I do 1... this should not hit the blasphemy. It didn't. Okay, beautiful. And then I can do mayhem, and then let's do piercing one to force the transformation. Okay. Alright, so mayhem. Let's get rid of... Actually, yeah, fine. Let's get rid of the this. Good instincts is fine. Barricade is great here. Yeah, I think with barricade, I should be in so much less trouble. Okay. Yeah, because now I can save all of my block. Alright. Alright, 24. Could do Alpha Omega. Let's try that. Yeah, let's do Alpha. Lesson learned was played free there. Good. I got an Alpha here. Should I have done Choke first? No, let's just do Glass Knife and wait. That way I can play 4 cards next turn. Okay. Oh, and the enemy is transforming next turn. Beautiful. Alright, I think I'm okay getting rid of curses here. So let's get rid of the trip. Alright, there's a power through, which I didn't necessarily need. Get rid of the... I could do Alchemize. I think I'll grab Secret... I'll grab the Beta with the Secret Technique, play that. And then... yeah, fine, let's do Alchemize here. That's a fire push, alright? Okay. Alright, I have 45 block, that's good. I probably could just do Wraith Form, right? Could amplify the Wraith Form too. There's an Omega that was played free, beautiful. Let's amplify the Wraith Form, that should make me pretty much intangible forever. And then do acrobatics. Oh, I forgot I can't do anything. That's fine. I can see what the white nose gives me. That's a loop, which is not super necessary. Cloak and Dagger gives me extra damage with the wrist blade. And then a strike is good enough. Okay. Oh, and look at that. Stone Calendar also dealing some damage. And then here, I think if I just do Blasphemy and Hyper Beam, that's enough. Awesome. Alright, perfect everything other than the first boss and then a few elites here and there. That first boss was a big challenge. I had to reload a lot of times to survive that. 16-13, that's not too bad. Out of the 12 elites, I perfected 9. So I think I missed the 2 Grumman Knobs, or yeah, Grumman Knobs on Act 1, and then the 1 Necromancer on Act 3. Was able to get exactly 15 question mark rooms, so I'm happy I did not skip this question mark room for a regular fight. Raining money thanks to a normality event. Most importantly, I got Curse and Highlander. That was, I think, not easy to pull off. And then I have no idea how I was going to perfect the Act 1 boss. My deck was definitely, it was basically impossible to perfect it. I wonder if I maybe made some slightly different choice, I might have had a chance. But yeah, this I think would have been very difficult. Theoretically, 17-13 would have been possible, but I think my 16-13 should be a pretty good score. Yeah, I am 7th right now. I still am about 48 points below Goldbeard and Hobo, so I wouldn't be surprised if they actually were able to perfect all the bosses, but not get Highlander Curses. Or you could alternatively been able to get combo, which I think is doable. Actually, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get combo against the Giant Head, as well as Light Speed, but then also... Actually, maybe they perfected all the bosses and did not get curses and combo, but still were able to get Light Speed and combo. Yeah, so I am curious. Let me know in the comments. I think this is a pretty good score. And then I guess anything above 1700, well, 713, I guess, is pretty much impossible because I think I got pretty much the max score possible. Well, plus an extra boss and then plus another 50 points. So yeah, definitely 1985 is unreasonable. But yeah, Goldbeard and Hobo effectively tied for 2nd place. Congratulations, and I'm currently 3rd. So yeah, I'm sure I'll drop down further down in the day. But yeah, let me know in the comments today. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the shiny time dilation night terrors modifiers, and everybody did really well. I unfortunately made a really dumb mistake, and I didn't reload because I wanted to feel that mistake, and that did cost me a lot of points. But yeah, Spring did really well with 1462, effectively 1st place. We can safely ignore everybody above that. I think Spring had basically a perfect run, closely followed by the Pelts with 1414. Pelts perfected all the elites and all the bosses, was able to go for Highlander. I think most people tried Highlander yesterday. Some people tried Collector Monsters, but I think Highlander was the way to go. Pelts also was able to get a few extra points from I Like Shiny with 25 relics. Unfortunately, missed the Insignifiant modifier by 2 cards. Was able to get Overkill and combo those. So yeah, perfect score from Pelts. Congratulations. Next, you have Gemino with 1367, top 20. Gemino perfected 6 of the 6 elites. Now, Gemino skipped in lead on Act 2 to try to get more question mark rooms. This did give him the Mystery Machine modifier, but unfortunately nothing else. So he did lose 20 points from not fighting an extra elite on Act 2. I also was able to get all the bosses, got Highlander, money. Interestingly, Gemino used the Mob Bank more effectively, saved it until Act 2, and was able to get more than 1,000 gold with it. Also was able to get Inspedition, was exactly 50 cards, and I Like Shiny was exactly 25 relics, so that's really good. Was able to get Overkill, but unfortunately missed the combo modifier, got close to it a few times. I actually was lucky to get the combo out of the way against the Hexagos fight, and yeah, I don't think it would have been hard to get it afterwards. But yeah, top 20 for Gemino. Then next you have Georgia with 1343, Roland got 1341, Alex got 1318, Alex perfected all the elites and all the bosses, went for Handler. Interestingly, Alex got the Normality event, which of course we all had the Omori, so, and I think most of us took the Omori too. So the Omori did block the 2 Normalities, so he was able to get, in addition to money, he was also able to get the reigning money modifier, which is very impressive. Missed Insignifiant modifier, but was able to get Overkill, and also, just like Gemino, missed the combo modifier. I mentioned that he got close a few times, but unfortunately missed that. And then Alex did lose all of the time modifier, so that could have given extra points. But yeah, still, that's a great score. Alex would have beat me by 2 points if I had perfected all the bosses, but I didn't. I would have had 1316 if I was able to perfect everything. Hobo ended up with 1292, and Nick got 1245. Goldberry and The Dark are tied for 1241. Goldberry mentioned that he perfected everything, was one of the very few people who decided to go for collector bonuses, ended up with only 2, which is unfortunate, but I suspect he also was able to get the Inskiblian modifier, so really only 25 points away from getting Highlander. And then you have me here in the top 100 with 1216. So I perfected all the elites, but unfortunately I missed the Act 3 boss. As Ole mentioned, I was on autopilot. I was intangible, but only played 2 cards with Aftermatch. I had to play a 3rd card to be able to fully defend against the multi-hit. And I had a power potion. I had tons of potions. I could have used them. So yeah, that was really dumb. I missed that. Was able to get Highlander Overkill with the Corpse Explosion. I think most people were able to get. But was also able to get combo. And then missed the Light Spin modifier by 3 minutes. And also missed Insignifiant by a few points. So yeah, it's a bummer. Would have been in the top 40 if I didn't make that dumb mistake. And then Cyberfox missed the top 100 just by a little bit with 1211. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Oh, I do want to mention David commented yesterday that he is now also streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, so you can check out his YouTube videos for this latest Spire 2 dailies. I think he is pretty good at recording them every day. I did play it, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. It was interesting. I was just, you know, sneezing throughout, so I didn't record it. But yeah, one of these days I'll definitely put some Spire 2 content out, but yeah, not yet. Maybe once the allergy season is over, or once the runs become more interesting. So yeah, anyway, that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.